In my childhood, the soundtrack of our neighborhood wasn't just the birds or the morning radio. It was the sound of voices gathering around the well, that communal spot where neighbors spent hours sharing news. But we all know what it really was: chismis. I remember my cousin. She was bright, ambitious, and she had a dream that reached far beyond the boundaries of our dusty streets. She wanted to study in the city, but as she packed her bags, the whispers at the well started turning into declarations. They didn't even hide it. "Why bother?" they'd say. "The city will change her. She'll just get pregnant, drop out, and all that hard work her parents did in the fields? Wasted. She'll end up married and stuck just like the rest of us." They looked at her father, sun-beaten and tired from farming, and they didn't see a man investing in a dream. They saw a man making a mistake. Years went by. Every time my cousin came home for a break, the eyes were on her. They weren't looking for her smile. They were looking for a baby bump. They were looking for any sign of failure to prove their prophecies right. They saw education as a gamble, one with bad odds. To them, a child going to the city was a child lost to bad impressions. They kept their own children close, not out of protection, but out of a fear of the unknown. They didn't want to risk the shame of a failed education, so they chose the safety of no education at all. But while the neighbors talked at the well, my cousin was working. She was navigating the noise of the city, the difficulty of the lessons, and the weight of her parents' sacrifices. She knew that every grain of rice her father harvested was a step closer to her degree. Then the day came. No pregnancy, no wasted effort. Just a graduation photo and a stable job in the city. She had made it. But did the voices at the well stop? No, they just changed their tune. Now the story was, "Oh, she's changed. She's suplada now. She thinks she's better than us because she's successful." But I saw her. I knew her. She hadn't changed. She was the same kind, hardworking girl she had always been. The only thing that had changed was her usefulness to their ego. They were envious. They realized that their bad impressions of the city were just excuses they used to keep their own children from soaring. They saw her success as a mirror reflecting their own missed opportunities. This brings me to what I call Ching's perspective. We live in a culture that often views children as retirement plans or investments. We've all heard it. "I'm working hard so you can save me from this hardship someday." But Ching's perspective teaches us something much deeper and more selfless. Our children do not owe us a payback. They are not financial portfolios. They are our responsibility. When we send a child to school, we aren't buying a ticket out of poverty for ourselves. We are building a legacy for them. If they become successful, it isn't so they can pay us back for the food we gave them or the roof we provided. Those were our duties as parents. Success is the reward itself. Our payback is seeing them stand on their own 2 feet, breaking the chains of gossip, envy, and lack of opportunity. So, to the neighbors at the well, let them talk. Their words are just the sound of people afraid to dream. And to the parents out there, let us eliminate the wrong impression that our children are our savings accounts. Let's view them as seeds. We plant them, we water them with our sweat and tears, and when they grow into mighty trees that touch the sky, we don't demand their fruit. We simply take pride in the fact that we were the ones who gave them the earth to grow in. My cousin is a success, not because she repaid anyone, but because she proved that a daughter's dream is worth more than a neighbor's whisper.
If you believe every mistake has a lesson, follow for more life perspectives.